How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to the vast world of Hypixel Skyblock, where today we're collecting talismans. If this title wasn't obvious, we're going on a great treasure hunt for all the talismans that are currently available to me via collections, miscellaneous tasks, and slayers. And we're going to start with the zombie ring because hopefully, if I remember to do it, we started off the video with a time-lapse of me doing the zombie slayers, so let's go ahead and get that crafted. Just got to go into my accessory. I don't know why I have so many arrows. Gotta go to my accessories bag, grab the zombie talisman, because that's what's used to make the zombie ring. Drop that in there, drop this in here, and it should just be as simple as that. And then we can go ahead and just pop the zombie ring back into there, and that should give us a little bit of a higher mana power, or magic power, but now that we have the zombie ring, we can collect the spider ring and the red claw talisman from the zombie slayer and wolf slayer tiers. Basically today our entire goal is to fill up our accessory bag with different accessories currently available to me through the different collections and stuff like that. So we're essentially going to start it off here in Arachne's Burrow by just trying to get the Slayer Tier 3 quest, and hopefully I can actually accomplish that. Hopefully there's not a lot of poison or anything. But we're going to sit here and farm up spiders for a little bit, and as soon as the boss spawns I will get back to that, because honestly I don't know how much tarantula webs we're going to get, but that's what we're looking for here to be able to craft the ring. Alright, so let's see how bad the spider is. I know he stops your poison, or her. It could be either, but if I just spam... Oh, well, I guess somebody could help me. I don't know this person. Don't know what those fire effects are, but you know, that helps too. I'm very like positive I could have soloed that boss, so thank you, random stranger. And hopefully that wasn't an act of kindness because you knew what my name was. But we're going to go ahead, head back to the Skyblock hub and turn in our quest for the Slayer, see what we get, and possibly accept another one depending on how much more tarantula webs that we need. So I am going to be needing a little bit more of tarantula webs, so we are going to accept another tier 3 broodfather, and we're going to head back to the spider den and repeat the same process. I'm going to turn in the quest real quick, and then we can go ahead and craft that ring. Do I have the spider ring's talisman? Or what does it take to make it? I completely forget what the spider one takes. So it takes the spider talisman. Now I'm assuming the spider talisman is sold by the adventurer right here next to the bazaar? If so, I'm a bit confused on why I don't have it yet. No, it's not. Okay, so it turns out the spider talisman is dropped by a mini boss that spawns every hour in the spider den, which I'm not gonna waste my time waiting on a mini boss that I can potentially get by one shot by somebody using a Hyperion. So I'm just going to come to the auction house real quick to see if I can buy it. Probably a huge waste of money buying this for 140,000 coins, but I'm just going to go ahead and get it out of the way because I can make that back pretty easily. So I'm not too upset about that. Put the coins back in our bank. And if we go ahead and pull out the crafting table, we could probably combine this with the tarantula webs, which should be the spider ring, just like that. And if we add it to our accessory bag, there we go. Another accessory bag filled up. We have 69 out of 100 slots, and we got to somehow figure out how to fill out as many slots as possible in that bag today. So now what I need to do is go carefully choose my words here, but I need to kindly... I need to take care of some dogs. Yeah, take care of some dogs. Hopefully YouTube doesn't hate me for that one, but I can't necessarily say what you would expect me to say on that. And we're just going to do tier 3 of the Sven Packmaster. And I will see y'all whenever I can make the little amulet thing. And we got more than enough wolf tooth from the toothies, whatever. We got a bunch of wolf tooths from that Slayer, so we got more than enough than what I was kind of expecting. But we go ahead and just auto-complete that red claw talisman. That is the... I don't think I have that one yet. I'm pretty sure I double-checked that, but... Go ahead and pop that one in there, and that takes it to 76 out of 100 for whatever that counter is at the bottom that keeps appearing. I thought it was the amount of slots that we have, but I might be wrong. So with that new red claw talisman and the spider ring, including the zombie ring as well, I'm pretty sure that will increase our mana or magical power by a little bit. I'd have to go check the shop down there next to the witch's hut, or the little potion shop, to double check exactly what my magic power is. Unless I could do it from here, but I might be wrong. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, I don't have an easy way to exactly check that. I'm probably wrong in that matter, but I also went ahead and double checked all the ones that we can currently get through our collections, and we're going to go ahead and start off by getting the farming talisman, which is pretty easy. Yeah, farming talisman is pretty easy to get. I just tore up a bunch of hay over here in the hub, and all it takes is 4 hay bales and a couple pieces of seeds. And we can go ahead and just put that farming talisman to use. Go ahead and just open up our accessories bag. Plop that one in there as well. And my tuning points are automatically assigned for convenience. What do you know? Now, the next one that I'm going to do is I'm just going to come over here to the bazaar and buy 9 poisonous potatoes for the potion affinity, or not the potion, the vaccine talisman. So if we just go to farming, potatoes, poisonous potatoes, buy instantly, custom amount. I would like to get 9 of these, please, and go ahead and buy. And that should easily just be the vaccine talisman. And we can go ahead and just pop that into our accessory bag as well. And then while we're here at the bazaar, we can go ahead and just buy 8 enchanted pumpkins. Buy instantly, quantity being 8. Buy that. And then we need to get some enchanted glowstone. 85,000, wow. But that'll allow us to make the farmer orb, which is another accessory that we can go ahead and just put in our bag. And then also while we're here in the hub, we can head over here to the potion hut and just sit here and tear up some of this nether wart. And should allow us to make the vaccine talisman, or not the vaccine, the potion affinity talisman. And if we go ahead and just pop that into our bag as well, adds another one to what we currently don't have. Now the next one I'm really excited for, the wood affinity talisman, requires 8 enchanted oak wood. And everybody knows here, if you don't know already, forging is the best collection in this game. It is by far the most entertaining. Just, look at that. Tree capitator, just going to these wood piles. I could do this for hours. Might be a live stream even. But yeah, shouldn't take long at all to get 8 enchanted oak wood here. So I'm going to go ahead and get this, and then we're going to craft the wood affinity talisman. Well, I severely underestimated the cost to make the wood affinity talisman. It wasn't 8 enchanted oak wood. It was only 1 and it's surrounded by oak leaves. But I went ahead and made it, so we're just going to go ahead and throw that into our accessory bag. Just like that. Don't know what chat's going on about. A whole conversation there that I'm going to stay out of. Now, there's a ton of things that we can do to min-max our talismans, like using the recombobulator to get it to a higher rarity, or using enrichments, gemstones, and all that, but I don't think I'm anywhere near needing to do that, or can I actually end up doing that? Recombobulator is like a couple like 8 million, and it's a very low chance in dungeons, so I definitely need to do dungeons more. Especially with the new mayor that's coming up, apparently. Paul's being elected in 2 days, which is a 20% cheaper dungeon chest. So lots of profits to be had there, which is probably going to tank a lot of the stock actually in the auction houses and stuff for what you would actually sell the prices at before. But nonetheless, we do have a couple more talismans that we need to go gather. So I am going to see what I can get my hands on. Now, one of the other talismans that I can craft requires flawed ruby gemstones. And if I put it in that kind of pattern, it gives me the talisman of power, which allows you to harvest. Cool. I read that. I understood what that meant. I read that. Yeah, I read good. But pop that up in there. And I'm kind of curious now what my overall magical power is. If I talk to you, I have 121 magical power, which I don't think is bad at all. And I did end up getting the sided reforge. So 128 magical power I don't think is bad. But yeah, time to continue the accessory hunt. Now, one other thing I can do is I didn't realize the Book of Progression actually counted as an accessory. So we're gonna pop that in there and leveled up Skyblock level. But we're also gonna take out our New Year's cake bag and pop these other 2 cakes I had in there and pop that back into the accessory bag, and hopefully that'll increase our mana power ever so slightly. Now, as far as I'm aware, those are all the accessories that are easily available to me right now. There's definitely some that I missed and some that I know I could get right now with spending a little money. But 124 magical power from something like 76 or something that we had is not bad at all. And so the increase in magical power is not bad at all. It did increase it towards intellect though, so my mana is a bit higher. And was that 14,000? 14,000 again. I'm not upset with hitting for 14,000. I'm pretty sure I can still one-shot zealots, but if I should be changing it from intellect to critical chance or critical strike, something like that, let me know. But as far as I'm aware, the best thing for me to put it into would be the intellect. And yeah, I'm still able to one-shot zealots, so not bad at all. Nothing being lost here. So that is going to do it for me today. It's more of like a mini quest slash smaller episode, but hopefully you enjoyed it nonetheless. On our little talisman hunt, I am going to be collecting and seeing which ones I can collect off camera, but nonetheless, if you did like the video in any way, shape, or form, make sure to consider liking, subscribing, and all that good stuff because it helps out the channel more than you may know. And with the new mare coming out, it might be a good time to start a live stream. So let me know what you think. Feedback's greatly appreciated, and I will see you in the next episode. Take care.